movement going. Lord knows my shoulders could use it. My back is super sore and I don't know why. All right, you just let your arms hang down. Good, then you're gonna touch your feet. You don't have to touch them, just let your body hang there. Inhale a few times. And then slowly roll up, one vertebrae at a time.
What are we, anatomy class?
Pretty much. You already got all the anatomy today? I heard you guys have an exam on Friday, is that true?
Yes.
You do? Oh, no.
I haven't even done my quick
All bones. All right. Inhale for me. Exhale. Good. Go ahead and lean forward on the toes.
Oh,
good. Lean back a little bit.
That's back.
Good. Find that balance. Don't fall over. Don't fall over. Okay. Inhale. Yeah. All right. Here we go. On a short note. 1, 2, ready, and. Good. 8 notes. Release the side. Good. Half notes. Whole note. And. And now just move the air until there's nothing left. Relax. Let the breath in. All right, we're going to do the exact same thing here. We're just going to modify it just a little bit. So when you look up here on the board, I have 5 examples of different consonants. Okay, the first is a TH, and you can see a quarter note next to it. So anytime I point to the TH, we'll make a TH sound. Go do a TH, ready to go. On the quarter notes, yeah? So let's practice that one measure. 1, 2, ready, and. Nailed it. All right. Then we have D, yes, that's the other one for 8 notes. Okay, so let's practice one measure of 8 notes on D. And if we could make it IH shadow vowel behind it, so it's not but it's more of a D. Does that make sense? Yeah, here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. Good. And exact same thing for S. Here we go. Ready, and. Without the shadow vowel, of course. Good. And then, so 8 notes really accurate on S again. One more time. Ready, and. Check your alignment as you're doing this, how the breath connects to the body. Good. All right, and then T on quarter note. Ready, and. Perfect. And then we'll do no with the shadow vowel IH on this one. Yeah, here we go. 1 and 2, and here we go. Perfect. You guys are professionals. I love it. Okay, so here we go. I'm just going to point to one. I'm going to give you a measure, and then you're just going to have to keep switching.
Oh, God.
Okay? Are you ready?
No.
Inhale. Exhale. All right, here we go. 1, 2. We'll start with TH first, yeah? All right, nice and easy. 1 and 2. Here we go. But 8 notes. Perfect. Can I have a volunteer to pick some of these? Yes, Sky, come on down. Here we go. So follow the finger. Here's Sky. Ready? Just do it one measure at a time, Sky. Here we go. She can point. Here we go. All right. 1. Which one are we starting with, Sky? All right. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. Good, awesome. All right, do I have any volunteers for one more? Yes, Annalise. I know. You can pass the baton.
One
all right.
too short to reach the top.
Inhale. Doing awesome.
Shut up.
All right, here we go. Inhale for me. Inhale for yourselves, and inhale. Exhale. All right, which one are we starting with? S? All right, here we go. 1 and 2, and here we go. Crushing it. Na 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 na. Da 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 da. Good, excellent. Nice and out. Exhale, release. Very nice. Good. Inhale for me, exhale, add. Good. 3 lip trills on your own from the bottom of your range to the top. So first one is kind of a nice, relaxed breath. A good range all the way to the bottom, all the way to the top. Something good vocal track. Here we go. Ready? First one, and. Really move that air. Activate the ab. Feel the voice connecting. Yeah, here we go. And second one, and. Yes. And then the very last one, very energetic. Inhale and. Nice, nicely done. Good, nice and easy on a hum, please. Yeah, teeth slightly separated, right lips nice and loose. Really move the air through the body. Check your alignment and see how your body connects with your voice. Ready, and. Yeah, nice and slow, really honor the body. Rather than, yeah, we're kind of skipping over some stuff. So the goal here is that we want to make sure that we're exercising all of the voice, right? And so all of those notes that we would normally just kind of quickly go through, we really want to make sure the muscles are getting a lot of time with those, yeah? So here we go. Yeah, those lengtheners and shorteners. Ready, and check your alignment. Good, take a hand with you and ready, and we're going to go like this. Yeah, when you get to the end, sorry, I'll stand here. When you get to the end, and bring the hand back out, right, at the end of the phrase. Yeah, practice it once, ready, and. re, mi, re, mi, fa, mi, re, do. And see if you can do the whole phrase on one breath. Yeah? Here we go. Got it? Get your hands going.
Wait, the whole phrase?
Yeah, do. So for example, do, re, mi, re, do. So don't take a breath in between them, right? Just see if you can do the whole thing on one breath.
Mom,
Yeah.
you're gonna make my mom's tongue collapse.
I'm gonna make him collapse?
Yeah.
Impossible. Here we go. All right, ready? Get your hands ready. Done. Here we go. 1, 2, 1.
Do, re, mi, re, mi, fa, mi, re, re, mi, fa, sol, fa, mi, re, re, mi, fa, sol, la, sol, fa, mi, re, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, ti, ti, la, ti, ti, la, sol, la, ti, ti, la, sol, fa, sol, la, ti, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, fa, sol, la, ti,
Come on, Don, you got it. Keep
re,
going.
mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti,
Yeah, excellent. So, did you notice any differences that time when you sang with the hands?
Sounds better.
What made it sound better? What's you say? Air.
Air.
So talk to me about the air. What was happening? Yeah, okay. So it's reminding you to keep the air moving and activated. Okay, good. Excellent. Did anyone else notice the same kind of trend? Yeah? Okay, cool. All right, here we go. Major scale. Let's do our skills. Yeah? Do our skills hand signs. Ready? Now.
do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, la, sol, fa, mi, re, do.
Good. Come on, minor. Ready? And
Do, re, fa, sol, re, ti, sol, fa, mi, re, do.
good. Very nice. And melodic minor. Ready? And
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, sol, fa, mi, re,
good.
do.
Nice and done. Let's do major triad. Ready? And
Do, mi, sol, mi,
good.
do.
Minor triad. And
Do, re, sol, re, do.
good. Diminished triad. And
Do, re, si, re, do.
good. Augmented triad. And
Do, mi, si, mi, do.
good. Excellent. Intervals. Ready? And go.
Do, re, major second, do, mi, major third, do, fa, perfect fourth, do, sol, perfect fifth, do, la, major sixth, do, ti, major seventh, do, octave,
Good. Descending. Ready? And up.
do, ti, minor second, do, la,
Connect the breath.
do, sol, perfect fourth, do, fa, perfect fifth, do, mi, minor sixth, do, re, minor seventh, do, octave.
Good. Excellent. All right. Go ahead and take out truth, please. Today we're going to work on some cutoffs and endings. So go ahead and just have a seat, take out truth. I'm going to give you some instructions. We're going to work together in our sections for the first 5 or 10 minutes or so. Yes, Sequoia. Yeah, we totally correct. Yeah, no worries. Don't let me forget. All right. Go ahead and take a look at truth, please. Today we're going to focus on cutoffs and ending consonant sounds and making sure that those are nice and crisp and clean and that we're doing them all at the same time and really working on those. So what we're going to do in our smaller groups today, in our small sections, is you're going to take a look through the piece and we're going to do, from the very beginning, we're just going to go up until, so I'm not going to do this for the whole song, which is very nice. We're just going to do it for a couple of pages. I would like us to stop at, here we are. Measure 45, actually no, 41. So all the way up to 41. All those forest was possible, pasture was my own, all the pasture was my own. Right there, that's where we're going to end, okay? So just those 41 measures. So the very first thing we're going to do is we're going to have to decide, I'm going to use one as an example. So here are the 5 steps we're going to do in our groups, okay? So the very first step we're going to have is to find the end of the phrase. So our very first thing is we have to find the end of the phrase. So our very first phrase in this piece is what? My roots are earth, okay? And so how do we know when we have the ends of a phrase typically? Yeah, there's usually like a rest, or there might be a comma, right? Or there might be a period, or something like that, right? So our first phrase, my roots are earth, yes? Okay, so that's our first thing. So we know that's the first phrase. The second thing we're going to do is determine the ending consonant. So what's the ending consonant? Sound that we're going to do. So, right, go figure, our TH is up there, yes, right? So in our warm-ups today, so as you exactly got right, then we're going to determine the beat where the happens. Does that make sense? Okay, so what beat does, how do we know where to put that exactly? So how many beats, first of all, is the word earth? 4 counts. What follows earth?
Rest.
A rest, okay? So is it a whole note? Earth, 1, 2, 3, 4, yeah? So that means we sing all the way through those 4 counts, and then the TH comes on beat 1 of the next measure. Right? So I mean about 4 counts. If I cut off on beat 4, then that would be a dotted half note, right? So not the same. Do we all agree to that? Okay, so first thing is finding the phrase, second is determine the ending cutoff, then determine the beat. So after our first phrase, we determined that our TH, our beat cuts off on beat 1 of the following measure. We all agree to that? Yeah? Good? Thumbs up? All right. Then the last thing we're going to do is write down, fourth thing is we're going to write down the cutoff beat above the staff. So, for example, we just determined that on beat 1 of that measure is where we're going to put the TH, right? So above the staff there, put a 1 on top of the staff where the cutoff happens on that beat, so that way you know. And then step 5 is underneath that, you're going to put TH. So you know on beat 1, the TH is where you're going to put that sound. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah? Thumbs up if you got it. Middle, if you're like, I don't know, I can make some, I'll come around, good. And then down is like, I'm totally lost, I'm super confused. Okay, so just a couple of middles. Okay, perfect. I'll hang out with you two in just a second, we'll go over it. So what I'd like you to do now is get into your sections, so soprano 1, soprano 2s, and altos, okay? And you're going to do these 5 steps just until that measure. Okay, measure 42, I think it is. Is that what it is? 41? Okay? All right. 6 minutes fine? Is that plenty, you think? Yeah? Okay.
I'll let you know.
You'll let me know. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. Let's go until at least 3:30, and then we'll regroup. Yeah? All right. Circle up your sections, and if you want to make 2 small notes, do it all together. That'll be easier. And I'll come around and check with you. Okay? All right. All clear? Okay. Good. All right. You doing all right? All right. Inhale. So here, right, we're going to look at earth. Yeah, exactly. So then you'll put TH. So here's the end phrase, right? So you put beat 1 here, because that's where it cuts off, right? So, yep, over the rest. Yeah, that makes sense. 1, just like we did with the rhythms, and then TH underneath, because that's where Does that make sense? And subtle. So where's that end? Same thing, right? Yeah, and then it'll be an L, right? L-I-H. Yeah, good. Does that make sense? Okay, cool. We don't have more questions.
All right.
Very cool. She always has such good shoes.
And earrings.
I know, you're not wrong. That's why she knows this stuff. She does have some really cool ones. Alright, go ahead. Alright, you guys good?
Yeah.
Alright, sweet.
So we're at
So pretty much the first step is to find the numbers. So you would go earth, and then you go to the first note. Right after the rest. I could have sworn that whole thing. Whatever makes sense. And then tell me the ending. See, cut off?
Yeah. So you're going to determine the cutoff beat, right? Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah. I
Yeah.
just couldn't read it because it looks.
I know, my handwriting is like not always the best, but yeah, cutoff, yeah.
Hold on, we gotta figure out how much that is. Because there's a rest, and so that's the end of.
Sorry.
no, it's okay. So does nature count?
So it's 2 beats.
Yeah, yeah.
So would that be a
Nature.
like
Yeah, I would say include. I shared a sisterhood, even though it doesn't have a stop. But that's definitely an ending phrase, or we're like. I can't. I didn't change it to yeah. Back to Yeah, if it's just about. Yeah, so think about an I, for example, right? So that's two sounds in one. Yeah, so so at the very end, if you would just I would just put the cutoff. Yeah, just whatever. Or just what I would do and don't worry too much about the vowels. Yeah.
So is this supposed to be 3, right?
That's right.
And then rigid is also 3.
Good. Okay. Making more sense. Yep.
Get right.
A lot of them do. Yeah. So the good news is like when we go through it, it's like you do this process, is like you start to see those patterns of like, oh, they're almost all shuffle or on one.
Most of them in most songs was gonna end on the
A lot of yes, a lot of them do. And then sight. Yeah. And let me see. I'm right here, yes. I don't know.
So this is
I don't think so. Well, maybe she's going home and doing that.
So then what count would that be? So it's 4, so the first
Almost
count.
done? Yeah. Okay. Cool. You guys almost done?
So
Couple more minutes. Alright. Brandon, so how are we doing?
I got a question.
Yep.
So measure 33 because you have the half rest.
Yeah.
What count would that be?
Yeah, so the most important thing is, right, is that we just want to know when, so let's forget about the rest for a second, how long it lasts. We just know there is one, which is great. But we want to just make sure that we know when the end of the phrase happens, right? So tell me when the end of the phrase happens. So regardless of what kind of rest it is.
It's after
Yeah. So it's always, it's still going to be on beat 1, right?
It's just the rest.
Yeah, it's just then you're just going to have to count a little longer before you get into it.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So hold on.
Hello. How many beats it have at the end?
It's half plus 1.
Oh yeah. Total, yeah.
Look at me go. Big one.
Nailed it. All right. Taking one more minute, and then we'll
Hold on, wait, I
put
don't
this all together here.
How long is this in? That's 3
You're okay.
minutes.
No, Abby, you cannot zone out. Heaven forbid. You can never do that. How dare you be human? Yeah. What?
How long is that?
What's up? I know, like, it's nice. Alright, let's regroup. Come on down. Come to the piano, please.
Oh, they
Where you at?
I know she's like 4.
Yeah, so here, right? So where's the cutoff happening? I'm sorry. Where's the end of this phrase? 1, yeah. So right there, right? 1 this way. Whereas, what counts? Yeah. Never believe it. All right, so what we're going to do first is we're just going to speak the text, okay, all together. And we're just going to speak the text and we're going to just get the correct endings. Does that make sense? That's it. That's the only thing you have to focus on. Yeah? All right, here we go. So I'll count us off and we'll go 1, 2, 3, and 1. My roots are earth,
muddy river and honeysuckle.
And breathe.
My roots are earth, muddy river and honeysuckle.
Breathe.
My roots are
Good.
earth, muddy river and honeysuckle.
I know, 3 times is the charm. And sturdy
and rigid, like farmhouse planks. I shared a sisterhood with the amber grasses. My dreams climbed endlessly, like a kazoo in July, I shared a sisterhood with the amber grasses. My dreams climbed endlessly,
and
no fear inside.
And up.
In nature, in naive youth,
All the forest was possible.
all the forest was possible.
All the pasture was my own.
All the pasture was my own.
Good. Perfect. So just up to that spot. All right, so this time what we're going to do is we're going to add a gesture, okay? So you spoke it this time, which was fine. But this time what I'd like to do is give ourselves a cutoff each time. So for example, the gesture is just going to be this. So we know exactly when it happens. And everyone gets to do it together. So I'll model the first one. 1, my roots are earth, muddy river and honeysuckle. My roots are earth, muddy river and honeysuckle. Got it? Here we go. 1. So, got hand gesture ready? 1, 2, 3, and 1. My roots are earth, muddy river and honeysuckle. My roots are earth, gesture, muddy river and honeysuckle. My roots are earth, muddy river and honeysuckle. Sturdy and rigid, like farmhouse planks. Good. So up to that point, let's sing it with the gesture. Got it? So singing, good endings, and gesture. Yeah. All right. Got your gesture ready? Put your hands in the air like he's a true player. Okay. Here we go. All right. All right. Are you ready? Ready? I'll cut you off. Endings with gesture. That's all we're worried about. 1, 2, 3, and.
My roots are earth, muddy river and honeysuckle.
And
my roots are earth, muddy river.
Let's do that again. Yes. Altos, we have some note issues we're trying to work out. Also, I don't see everyone doing a gesture, so I need to make sure we're all doing that together. Yeah. So here we go. Get your gesture ready. I'll play along with the altos a little bit to remind them of some other pitches. Here we go. Get your gesture. 1, 2, 3, and 1. My roots are. Get your gesture ready.
Earth, muddy river and honeysuckle.
And.
My roots are earth, muddy river and honeysuckle.
So, muddy river, and you just sang that phrase, right, Alto? So you just have to repeat that exact same phrase. Did you forget, Don? It's all right.
I remember,
All right.
but I forgot.
You did? All right, cool. Anybody else forget? It's okay to forget.
Yeah.
But let's get it this time, yeah? All right, here we go. Can we start at my roots are earth, measure 6. Ready, and what? My roots are earth,
Muddy river and honeysuckle.
my roots. Get your gesture ready for the cutoff. Earth,
Muddy river and honeysuckle.
sturdy
and rigid.
Right there. Let's do that a little better, yeah? Let's make sure we have a good dip with the shadow vowel IH, sturdy and rigid. Right there with the gesture. Ready, and there you go.
Sturdy and rigid, like farmhouse planks.
Good. Say planks. Go. Planks. Good. Take your hand and say go. And then go. With the other hand. So you can go. Ready, and go. All right, here we go. So, can you sing plagues? Yeah, here we go. Both hands. Ready? You're like, I'm not gonna hold my score now. Here we go. Plagues. Ready, and go. Plagues. Good. This is gonna be your explosive plug. Play. Ready, and go.
Planks.
Good. Can we start at sturdy and rigid so we get that nice dip and planks? Yeah, here we go. Nicely done. Sturdy and rigid. Is your gesture ready? 1, 2, ready, and 1. Sturdy and rigid,
Like farmhouse planks.
I
Share
share
a sisterhood with the amber grasses. My dreams climbed endlessly. Like a bird to
I share
a sisterhood with the amber
Cut off
grasses.
Good, right there with that, we have to make sure everyone has that gesture because the S wasn't all together, it was weaker than it's been, yeah? So you gotta make sure it's very clear and very concise. Can we start at I share a sisterhood? And make sure, get your gesture ready for the end of that phrase. Ready, and 1. I share a sisterhood. Shut up.
With the
Gesture ready.
amber grasses.
Yeah, see how much cleaner that is? When we all make the choice to do it? Do you notice that? Yes, I love it! Here we go. My dreams climb, ready, and going on. My dreams climb
endlessly. No fear in sight.
and
In nature,
and
in naive youth.
good. That's very nice. Okay, good.
Get it, Abby.
Excellent, excellent, excellent. So, question for you. Do you notice the difference when everything is together?
Yes.
Yeah, and how much more concise that is, and where the endings are. Does the gesture help you
Yes.
with remembering and putting it all together? Is it nice to be able to see other people also doing it at the same time?
So
Yeah.
we should be paying attention to you when you get us the cutoff, right?
Yes, that's true, but also now that you can do it yourself, right? You can just take the ownership and count and do the cutoffs on your own.
I'm gonna do it in the
For
concert.
the concert.
For the concert, I mean, obviously look at me, but I'm not perfect.
No, I'm
so,
gonna
you
throw
know.
all my hands in the air.
What
What do I do?
I can't